Boy sober refers to a trend primarily among women of taking a break from dating and focusing on self-care and personal growth, often for a year, as a way to reevaluate their relationship with dating and relationships in general. And boy, okay, talking about how I got played landed me in 2 news articles.
Fatima's talking. Fatima's talking. Wait, Fatima's talking? What's Fatima talking? Oh my gosh, Fatima's talking.
This is crazy. Yeah, you might be wondering, girl, what are you talking about right now? When I was in high school, I got the brakes played off of me. It was downright insane. I quite literally was tweaking out the last 6 months of senior year. I was so depressed. I wasn't eating. I would sleep all the time. Being awake was genuinely too painful for me. Like, that's how that heartbreak had me. And it's not funny. It's not funny, really. I genuinely did not understand why that situation happened to me, why I was being treated that way. It was like, you know, like those magic tricks where you just, where it's like a tablecloth. Like the rug was pulled out from under me, tweaking. I was tweaking out of my mind. I was so hurt, but I had a plan. I said this will never, ever in my life happen to me again. I will never, ever falter at the hands of a man ever again in my life. My first year, freshman year of university, I'm not talking to a single man. I was determined to make sure I would go a full year, heartbreak-free, man-free. I even avoided making friends with guys. I was kind of committed to the bit, but it wasn't a bit. This was a lifestyle change. Yes, last summer, I got on my little phone and I said, okay, I'm kind of bored right now. I'm home for summer break. I'm gonna record a little TikTok talking about me being boy sober.
Many people ask me, Fatima, how are you one of the 6 people on earth who is over their ex? And I'll tell you how. I was dogged out to the bone. I was dogged out.
That video blew up. And I would blow up all the time from just yippity-yap. But that one took off. It took off. And I was like, I just felt so girl boss, supreme feminine. You know what I mean? Like, I really felt like I was rallying every single woman. Like, and then I checked my email and I'm getting emails from like these, news anchors? And boom, Zoom interviewed, and then I'm in the Washington Post. That was so freaking cool. But if you went back in time and told senior year me that, hey queen, you are going to be transmuting this horrible, terrible, no good, very bad experience into something that pushes you out, like you get to share your story on such like a big platform, and it jump-started my Zen spiritual awakening. I feel like I was just kind of just floating through life, and like when you have such a freaking crazy experience, such a painful experience that happens to you, it can really throw you off. It's genuinely uprooted so many old ways of being and has turned me into a completely different person. And with that, I have become a transmuter. What is a transmuter? I'll give you the definition that Google says. Spiritual transformation. Transmutation in a spiritual sense is about undergoing a profound change or transformation from one state of being to another, often involving a shift in perspective, beliefs, or behaviors. And baby, I have completely changed as a person. My ego does play a part, but I absolutely refuse to be down and out for the count. May I be down for the count? Maybe. Okay. I can be out for the count. Maybe. But down and out? Insane. Never. I refuse. Like, me as a person, I know the trajectory that I want my life to be at and I want to go. I refuse to let anybody have that power over me to where they think they can throw off my life. Now, hey, will I be knocked down? I can't say I'm above being knocked down. Like, I'm still someone who's learning and growing, but I know that every single time I'm knocked down, I will absolutely take. I take from every experience. I take and I transmute it and I use it to benefit myself. I will use it to grow. I will use it to learn. Okay, this just happened. Okay, new information. You know what I mean? I take everything as a learning lesson. Even if it's something I felt like was so unfair, like when I got my heart, reached into my chest, grabbed my heart, took a bite and threw it away. That's what it felt like. I genuinely felt like I would not be able to recover from something like that. But now look, Now look what I've done for myself, and this is yet to come. This is still yet to come. I'm my own best example. I'm a walking example of what transmutation looks like. And it's not even just that situation. Like, you can genuinely use this in just so many different aspects of your life, and it all depends on the stance that you choose to take. How do you choose to move on from a situation like this? You can absolutely be a victim. You need to sit down and address what happened, how that made you feel everything that you need to feel. But after that's done, after the period of mourning is done, you better get up. I better get up. Some people are so moved by spite and anger. Have you ever been doubted and just out of anger, just out of spite, been like, okay, like, I'm gonna just prove you wrong, just out of spite? If you direct your anger and your spite in the right outlets, those are absolutely amazing motivators. Perfect example of transmutation. You are a transmuter. It just depends on the stance that you choose to take. How do you choose to move on from this? You can have a negative emotion or a negative experience, but where do you choose to move from there? After you're done experiencing, after you're done processing, where are you going? You definitely have to give yourself grace, because for, I would say, 6 to 7 months after I got my heart broken, mentally, physically could not get myself to really apply myself in school. I was just slipping in so many different aspects of my life, and I just remember being just so hard on myself. But it's like, you have to give yourself grace. You have to allow the things that need to pass through you. You have to just let the emotions just flow. Let them take you, just let them take you. But after you're done, you better move. Thank you, you better move. I feel like I've just been so hesitant to like use this story in particular as like my biggest example of transmutation, because it's like, I don't like beating a dead horse, and I will never ever let a man I will never ever let a man think he got one up on me. Because actually, hold on, I just don't like to think people have had as big an effect on me as they have, because it's like, while I did use the situation to completely like change my life and change my standards and just like build up great boundaries, I could have easily seen myself on the other side where I still would have been in that horrible, wallowing, depressed state. Like, I really owe it all to my family, my friends, my support, and myself. To myself. Like, I'm grateful. I'm so grateful for the experience. I got to take such a seemingly negative experience, something that I felt like I genuinely could not get back up from, and just use it to kind of just like, it's just like a draw. Yeah. You know what I mean? People will terrorize you. They will terrorize and do the most to you. And then when you speak about, you know, your side or how you've learned and grown, suddenly it's, they can't get over it. They can't get over it. And I feel like that's something I just had to like kind of undo and be like, no, this is my story to tell. Like, this is what I've learned from it. You know, this is how I've grown. And this is the example. Like, I can't leave out the biggest part of it. I refuse to let any situation keep me down. It's just something that I'm just like, go me. Go me, dude. I feel like the biggest things that have helped me while being in such a horrible, such a dark place has definitely been leaning on the people that I've had and doing the inner work. Someone like me, I'm honestly a little bit hyper independent, like definitely firstborn vibes. You just feel the need to take on the burden for other people, but don't share any of yours. Like, you got it, like you got it. For a situation like that, literally was at my lowest point in life. So I had to lean on the people that I have. And when you start leaning on people, you start to realize, like, I think I was causing a lot of these situations of feeling very like alone and isolated, and I have nobody. Like, I have to do this because I have nobody. Like, sometimes it's like, it's not like you have nobody. It's just like, who better to deal with it than the realist? Nah, I'm playing. But no, I'm not. Your emotions and how you feel and the things that you're going through are not a burden, I promise you. And if you confide in the right people, the people that are there for you, the people that care about you, even a stranger online could be the people that care about you, I promise you. Reach out to me even. I care. I genuinely, there's just so much love out there. So even if you feel like the closest people to you aren't people that you can confide in, there will be somebody out there that you can bare your heart to. Being seen by somebody outside of yourself and feeling that validation of like, you know, this, I didn't deserve this. Like, I did not deserve this thing to happen to me. It's very affirming. Definitely a key point in my healing journey. And guys, journal. Guys, this is my beautiful journal. Honestly, I need to name her. I name all of my products, but I have not named my journal. So I'm gonna name her right now. Her name is Priscilla. Romanticize your emotions. Like, journal. I literally just finished filling up this entire journal, and I have another one actually. I have this big huge journal. This was my very first one. so many things written, so many things written. This is filled, this is filled. I'm on my third one and it's on the way, so I'm really excited about that. But yes, like guys, journaling, it's done a wonder. It's done a wonder for my mental health, at least once a day. You know what I mean? Because I'm not gonna lie to you, like I do struggle a little bit with the schedule, and I hate feeling like I have to journal, I have to do this. You know what I mean? But like at least once a day, like just finding the time to be like, this is how I feel right now. If you're tired of speaking to somebody, speak to this journal. I would talk so much mess in that journal. Like, and the thing is, it's like, it doesn't have to be a seg. It doesn't have to be like, my beloved, today is the 4th quarter of the new, you know what I mean? Like 7 fortnights ago. No, talk your mess. Like talk your mess in that journal. Like get it out. Do video vlogs. Like, I did a lot of video vlogs like on my Mac, but journaling definitely top one. Let me see, let me flip through a couple of these pages. I'll give you guys some tidbits. Okay, I'll read you guys an entry from wait, no, I'm gonna go to the first journal. Okay, here it is. Here it is. This is an affirmation. I show gratitude for the day I've been given. I'm driven and consistent in my pursuit of the goals I want. I'm in love with the journey of reaching my success. I love my life and the individuals in it only adds to the quality of my life. XOXO Fatima. So yeah, and this is the shortest entry ever, and I didn't even journal the next day. But you know what I mean? Like, it doesn't have to be this whole aesthetic talk how you talk in there. Do what you need to do, but don't put pressure, because this is just you in the paper. This is just you on it. Those were the things that definitely helped me, and like it's just so amazing being able to look back and just see all the growth, and it just never feels like that while you're going through the thick of it. Looking back on it just makes you grateful for the work that you did, and just the blessing it is to be able to experience heartbreak, to be able to feel out all your emotions, and to be able to use that to grow. The times I've gone through the most BS have been the times that it's been easier for me to release and to change my life. I feel like the best thing that you can do for yourself is just sit with your emotions. Allow yourself to feel, allow yourself to go through everything, allow yourself to cry. Crying is not weak, crying is not for babies, crying is not for girls, crying is for everybody. Crying is for people that want to be able to feel, for people that want to be able to be great parents, great aunts, great uncles, great godmothers, godfathers. Crying is for people, emotionally regulated people, grounded people. Crying is for those people. Crying is for everybody. Like, I cried. She cried, we crowed. Allow yourself to sit with it. Allow yourself to process it. Allow yourself to get it out. Be angry, be sad, but be everything you need to be. Be petty. I was petty. Be everything you need to be, but once you're done, you know what to do. By this point, you should know what to do. Transmute it quickly. Well, not take what you've learned and grow. Take that setback, and that's your propeller. That's your spring forward. That's exactly what you need. That's exactly what I did, and that's exactly why I'm the person that I am today. And that's the reason I'm going to continue to grow and achieve all the success and all the goals that I want, because I refuse to let any setback hold me for too long. Or if it's a setback, I promise you, it's never a setback. It's never a setback. It's just a little pause. It's just a little, it's a checkpoint. It's the, when they're in the cars and they have to stop and they take the wheels, like, it's that. It's a pit stop. Yes. So you know what to do. You're a transmuter as well. Shift your perspective on the things that have happened to you. Everything you feel is valid, but don't allow the things that you've been through to define you and define your life. I promise you, you can do, and you are made for so much more than what those people made you feel like, or that person made you feel like. Transmute, baby, transmute. Hey guys, thanks for watching my video. Oh, my feet are in the back. I know I have been on my little mini mega hiatus, but I'm back, baby. I'm back. I haven't been sitting around doing nothing since January. I've been filming, I just haven't been editing or posting. But yes, to make up for that, there will be 2 videos posted a week until I literally run out of old videos to post, and then I'll stick to my usual weekly Sunday upload. I'm back on my YouTube grind, baby. Like, subscribe, comment, smash that like button, and follow my Instagram and my TikTok, where I'm also active. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed, hope you learned, and hope you vibed out. Okay. Okay. Alright, I'll see you guys next time. Okay. Alright, okay, bye. No, I thought you were gonna leave first. Okay. Yeah. What the freak? Hello? Can this even see me? Wait, clap if you can see me. Okay.